Hello everyone, my name is Wes Campbell and I want to talk to you about creating a personal web space using Weebly.com. A personal web space is basically a website that is supported and attached to a mother site. There are several sites that provide this type of service, but the one that I'm most familiar with is Weebly.com. Personal web spaces are a great way to integrate technology into your classroom. They are not hard to set up and use. I believe any teacher that has had an online course already has the computer skills needed to successfully navigate Weebly and create a functional web space that will allow them to be in constant communication with their students and provide them with additional resources with the click of a button. Okay, let's get started. First, we want to open a new browser window and type in www.weebly.com. Okay, once you arrive at the site, we want to go down to the bottom and click Get Started. After clicking Get Started, it's going to ask you for some login information. Now, the site gives you a few different options for creating your login. You can sign in with Facebook, Gmail, or you can enter your name and an email address with its password. Today I'm going to choose to enter my school email address and password, along with my first and last name. Click Sign Up. Okay, now the next thing that it's going to ask you to do is let it know whether or not you're going to sell items on your web space. The reason they ask this is because if you are going to sell items online, you'll need different options on your web space than you would on a personal space, such as payment options and money management tools. So here we will just say not now. Weebly will then ask you to choose the theme for your web space. It provides you with several different options depending on what type of user you are. It gives business, portfolio, personal, event, blog, and other. So since we're creating a personal web space, we want to choose personal. Once the personal themes are displayed, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the screen and click View More Themes. This is going to give you a lot more options. So I like the one with the jellyfish, so we'll choose that one. And once you find the theme that you like, go ahead and click it. And then Weebly is going to create you a preview. They're going to let you look at your preview and decide if that's what you like. Weebly provides these different themes because most people have never created web spaces, and the theme automatically provides backgrounds, pictures, spacers, and just other sample sections just to give you an idea kind of on how to get started. So once your page is created, you can change any of these features that you don't want. So none of this is permanent. They're really just space holders, and you can delete and add as you wish. So once you're satisfied with your theme, it's time to start personalizing your page. Go to the top right-hand corner at Start Editing and click that. Weebly will begin to create your site. Okay, now the next step is going to be choosing your website name or your domain name for your web space. And this is what the students will type into their browsers to find your web space. Once again, Weebly gives you a couple of different options here. You can create a subdomain of Weebly.com, which I recommend because it's free. Or you can register a new domain, which is typically harder to find a name that isn't already taken. Plus, Weebly is going to charge you a monthly fee to maintain your site. The third option is you can use a domain name that you already own. Since most of us don't own domain names, the first choice will do fine. Click the bubble next to your choice and start looking for available domain names. So just type the name that you want to use for your page, and it'll automatically end in .weebly.com since it's a subdomain name. I'm going to try coachcampbell.weebly.com. Okay, so Coach Campbell is already taken. So the best thing to do is just modify that a little bit, and maybe you can come up with something available. So let's try Coach Campbell CHS. And it says that that is available, so we're good to go. Now just click Continue. And you're ready to start building your site. Weebly's done a good job to make all the editing tools very user-friendly. You just simply drag and drop these tiles on the left side of your screen, wherever you want them on your page. And you can also remove these placeholders that we talked about by simply highlighting them with your cursor and clicking the X and delete. We could spend all day looking at all the different ways to customize your page, but that's a much longer video for another day. The best way to design your page is to just play with it, all the different options, and decide what you like best. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I was able to provide you with some good information about setting up a Weebly page. Have a good day.